Hello everybody, and welcome back to my white-walled prison of insanity and words and not understanding a single thing going on. We're back with Lingo Level 2. It has been so long since I have recorded this. As we are aware, this series kinda took a bit of a hiatus while we were waiting for either Silksong or Nier to finish, because when Silksong came out, I thought that it would be a much more successful series than it kinda has been. But yeah, no, I'm gonna be honest, this is going to be a very interesting sub-segment in the series where I have forgotten nearly everything. And I need to, remember everything. I do have my notes with me. Opposite of pour is what, like contain or something? Antonym of pour. Let's get some words going for us. We've got... I need a bigger list. We've got, like... we've got, like, coagulate that we could use. A very wonderful word. Late. Okay, we're looking for one that is 8, though. Harden is a bit no. Sprinkle is one that's recommended. Sprinkle. Yeah, I'm like, isn't this room the sweets room? The sweet. Homophone, the sweet. I've forgotten what a homophone even is in my brain because I'm not thinking words. Same pronunciation, different meanings. The sweets, that's what this one is. I understand. The sweet. There we go. Finally, this room's all nice and neatly done. And this is what happens when I take a break and come back, is occasionally I do really good, or occasionally I do absolutely horrible. I edited the video recently where I was doing this, and dear lord, did I take way too long figuring out brown eggs here. Or the tasty, or everything else. Like, I'm gonna be honest, going through some of the editing for this series has made me realize how painful it is to watch me do some of this stuff. Now, let me see here. Have I done lavender, I believe is what we called these guys? These are lavender, right? Magenta. Yeah, lavender. Something houses the clue for the bottom. We still haven't entirely figured out this, and I'm gonna be honest, I would like to soon, because I'm betting they mean something important for us. Also, can I just say, I'm not proud of not realizing the first letter of these words for this. Still, like, I would have liked that to have been done much quicker, much better by me. But yeah, no, as you can guess, I did edit a few episodes of this just to make sure I was somewhat prepared to come back. And we also have a new mic for the series. New volume noises that I'm sure you might have been seeing around some of my other episodes or my other series, if you pay attention to them. I forget it's through this way, never mind. Am I just going crazy? I think I'm just going crazy is what I need to realize. Hide, yeah, hide, hedge, tree, entry. There it is. Alright, yeah, we can do this. I mean, we've already opened this. I didn't want to do this exactly yet. Brown. Brown. Clue becomes this. Ancient becomes... bride, wife. Letters. Hieroglyphs. Those become letters, right? Yeah. Letters become words. Something. Goat, that's a kid. Adult is also a kid. Daughter becomes a mother. Tree becomes nut. Becomes old. Wedding corpse. Ain't that a crazy one to throw in there? Chum, brown middle, same definition. This is friend. Yep. Chicken, egg. Okay, letters become, they become words, they become sentences, they become paragraphs, they become books. They become a letter. Ancient, story. Story becomes history. There we go. Ancient history. Bride, wife, wedding corpse, tree. Was it try based off of what we saw out there? Bride and wife. Wife becomes... Bride becomes... Like, as always, I do need to be aware of when I need to move onwards and when we've done too much, or when I haven't done enough. Whatever. Let's move... That's right, I forget. This is the scary one. Mint. So, this is... Yeah, this is mint. Magenta, black bride. Where's brown? Brown is one of the corners. Which was bride or something. Where's the magenta? Or the lime? Or not the lime, the mint. The mint? Have I messed with mint? Yeah. Answer from structure of memory clue. God, that ain't that a note that I've given myself. What the frick do I mean there? I really don't want to mess around with purple today. Valorden. You know, I did just realize there is apparently 18 attached to yellow that we just don't have. God. Rig. Dig. Wig. Pig. You'd think. God, I forgot how much I despise purple. Because purple, as we are aware, is just kind of whatever we're feeling like. Consistently. Because I have no idea what anything in there means. Let's do blue. I'm betting I could do blue. Add letter to the clue. I'm gonna move on. Ranger. Ranges. Orange. Orange. Old. Cold. Bold. Sold. Told. Fold. Mold. Mold. Right. Add letters to the sound. God, I hate the sound ones. Toad. Stow. Stone. Were. Tower. 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 Corpse. Since they really seem to like corpse in here. Per brown. Why are we naming colors here? Wrecked. Train wreck? Oh, God, I don't know. You know, I am gonna try course and course over here, because... Oh, a corpse is part of the answer. Coffins? Fun. Graveyard. We'll come back to this. You know, first episode back, I do have allowance to wander around a fair bit. God, I forgot the synonym for duality and polarity. Opposition, magnetic, magnets, something, duality, God, I forgot how annoying this was. Loner, recluse. Loner and recluse. Duality. You know, I'll come back. We can wander around. Like, remember, it's perfectly fine too. We've got a nice even 400 over there. I'm perfectly happy if I'm kind of just messing around in each of these episodes. I believe I've already gotten that. Yeah, we've been here before. Cat. This is magenta. This is magenta. Who makes the sound? Meow. Purr. Add a letter to the sound is a spur. Or add letters to the sound. So it could be a purr. And then from purr, we get... Yeah, hang on. If I word hippo... God, it's like I've never left. It's like I've never left. Words containing the letters per. And anywhere is PUR. And we want 6 letters total. Oh, that's only 2. No, that's only 2 pages. Purple. That would be one that I bet I'm like, I had to think about that one. I'm like, I'm betting purple with that one. Yeah, that was smart. That was smart. Okay, how do I get there? Because I'm betting that gives us some pretty good stuff. Isn't this the entry to level 2? Yeah. And then I wanted into that room that we just opened up, which is right here. Is this an O? That is an O. Okay. Room. With the lavender houses the clue. What houses a clue? What houses the room? A home? A place? A building? A door? Doors do not house the clue. A wall. Oh, and we've already been here. Sick. Okay. Math. One sound is the same. God, I'm gonna be honest. God, I just despise this. Like, purple middle. Despise. I don't want to mess with them if I can evade them. Okay. Gin, with answer is a heart. Answer is a heart. Oh, an organ. Organs. Really? Really? Oh, because that's not following blue. That's not following blue. Add letters to the clue. So includes gin somewhere. And is 6. Let's see. We could say, I mean, you know, I just want to see. It's not ginger, is it? Okay, good. So, yeah, answer is a heart. Yeah, answer is a heart. Caging, egging, engine. Okay, this is this like is this meant to be like an engine room or something? Human. What is red bottom again? It's been so long. Something on the clue or in or done in. God, I forgot how much I hated red bottom. Sleep. Blood. Food. Not going to be what it is, but you know what I mean. I was like, I would do that. Truncate. Red top. Remove a sound within the word. Trait. Oh. Truncate. Traits. Innate. I don't think that's spelled right. Kate. Kate. Trait, like, the best one I've got is trait for this one, but that obviously isn't it. Unite. Trunk? Trunk. Trunk. I had to look at that. I was like, trunk? Alrighty. Rat radio as a anagram. Which, as we know, the funniest way to do this is to just word hippo, pick up as many letters as we've got, which is 8, and just type rat radio. Find it. Radiator. Because I hate anagrams, as we are very much aware. Cool. So this is... Oh, this is a car. This is a car. Yeah, radiator and engine, the trunk of the car, the human drives the seat. The sleepy. Precognition, ignition. Yeah, because it's a car. Yeah, because it's a car. So human wheel drive, speedometer, seat, belt. Sleepy. It's a synonym for sleepy. Like, I understand that it's car. Hang on. Car words. If I can open this, I want to look at this. The exhaust would make sense on this one. Fuel? Let's see here. So we got, the exhaust would definitely make sense for this one. But it's just not the exhaust. I forget there's a red back there. There's a red back here, which is... What is red middle again? Remove letters. Word in a word. Hand. Sleepy. Would be to, like, man, I'm not thinking enough steps ahead on this one. So this one, we've got, like, driver seat. What is incorrect here? So we've got 7 letters followed by another one. Empty duct. This is a white mid. Same as the thing is some type of pipe or something. An empty duct is a cup holder. An airbag. Man, I don't know. I don't know. You think that I know? You think I know what car parts are? I play video games for the internet and do architecture. Dipstick. That's a good one. That's one that's totally in here, right? Right. You know, dipstick somewhere. No. That's what I feel like. The drive belt. Yeah, so we're looking for a synonym. Rest arm. The armrest. The something exhaust pipe. There it is. I'm like, there it is. There's the same, yeah, synonym of it. Exhaust pipe. Had to think about it. Okay, so I'm betting we can do this. I just need to find it. Something on the clue or in or done in. A person. Here, clothe. An arm. A leg. Torso. Sorry, I'm just trying to find possible words to begin with. Like, to begin with, I want possible words. Beyond that, man. We could, like, what could we look for? You know, it would make me laugh if Jack is one of them. Are you Jack? No, you're not. Seat belt, seat buckle, windshield, rear view mirror, hood, blinker, headlight, fuel gauge, gear. Oh, I was kind of like, wait a minute, gear is like a term for something you wear. Plug for spark plug. Floor mat, bumper, hubcap, door. Look, I understand the cars here. I just am like, why would you put a red here for sleepy and then tell me to remove letters for the word and the word there? Especially when it's a 4-seat, belt, tired. I had to realize it. Tired. Okay. Human. With red bottom. Let's see here. Clutch, brake, accelerator, gas, stick shift, gear shift, fuel gauge, speedometer, odometer, steering wheel, horn, rear view mirror, windshield wiper, headlight, blinker, hood. I'm like, hood's a word. Wheel, door, hubcap, brake light, bumper, plate, license plate, seat belt, buckle, seat, floor mat, gas can, trunk. Where's more? A glossary of terms. I doubt that this is going to have something I need. Joint, ball, beam axle, beltline bevel gears, brake bias, modulation, breathing. Breathing is something that's done. It's not 4 words. Coil. Doubt that that would be it. Control arm, no. Dead. Nope. Incorrect. Downforce, drive stuff, exhaust stuff, fiberglass floor plan, fluid coupling, flywheel, 4, fuel injection, gear set, greenhouse, ground effect, half shaft, handling, heel and toe, hind joint, helical, hemi, horsepower, intake, manifold, jounce bumper, kickdown, knock sensor, lateral link, leaf spring, lift. Lift. No. Sad. Link. Live. Link. Line. Come on. Like, you would have thought at least one of these. At least one of these. Pitch. Port. Power band. A band would be something. Push. Ride. Okay. Humans roll. Humans roll. No. Okay, we're coming at 0. Toe. Except that's only 3. Okay, you know what? This is B. It's a B word? Are you kidding me? Ball? Beam? It's a B word. I've tried belt. Have I tried boot? What other car parts would be B related? Back. Bell. Especially in such a small word. Bumper. Bore. A body. A body. Oh my god, that took me a little bit to figure that one out. Okay. Does that open anything at all for us? Make anything neat in here? Race car, race car. Math is still annoying. Bath. Maps. Hang on. Let me look at this. So this is one sound is the same. And if I go to dictionary.com and pull up math, how do they do it? M-A-T-H. So literally spelled the same way, math. Literally spelled the same way. So it is, anything in here is spelled the same way. Path. Well, that worked. Oh no. Oh no. There's a white and purple. Have I ran into white purple ever? White and purple. White and purple. I have not. I'm gonna have to make a new page for stuff. And well, that's right. I forget most of these are just combo when you do it like this. Yeah, because this is white purple. This is opposite. So white and purple, one sound is the same as thing. Meaning antonym, or sorry, synonym. Synonym. Opposite. Oh, wait. Hang on. First. Oh, yeah. The first half of this is going to be white. The second half of this is going to be sight. Sorry. Okay. Paranoid. God. Okay. That is a tough thought process. Thesis, rack, beware, rot. This math stuff here. Is that an X? That is an X. Is that a T? No. Is that a plus? Are we doing these? No. Okay. Good. Beware is sound is the same. Rot. Something trot. Look, I hate purple. I'm surprised that I'm doing this well today. Multinational. No. Sedition. No. Traction. Blue mid. Add letter to the clue. Subtraction. If I could spell. Oh, division. And this is addition, multiplication. Okay. This is subtraction or subtract. Paranoid opposite. Would you be? No, you would not be. Opposite. See, I'm trying to use context clues since I know the context clues exist. The math path. Rack. Synthesis. So thesis is. Ugh. You know what? Let's pull up Word Hippo again. You know, our favorite one. We want containing thesis. Anywhere is thesis. And we have a word that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 letters long. Hypothesize, synesthesis, hypothesis, anaesthesize, parenthesis. We're talking math terms. Are you kidding me? It fits. It fits. Synthesis. Hang on. Synthesized. I mean, look, there's only a few words. Hypothesize. I doubt. Synesthesis. Hypothesis. Kinesthesis. Metathesize. Parenthesis, which I am so surprised is incorrect. Preanthesis. Resynthesis. Sumsthesis. Again. Synanthesis. I'm surprised. Synthesized. Is. Alrighty, that was all the words that exist in the word finder. So the and sis are split. Which is a bit rough, especially because that single-handedly jumps it up. From like 11 or so words to about like 20 or to about 2 pages, you know. What the frick? Telesthesia. What the frick does that even mean? Theosophist. Here. The and cis. Which did change. Apotheosize. What the frick? Some of these words. Okay, you know what? We're gonna just say we did good with those. I'll come back to this room, inevitably. I'll cry a little bit, inevitably. This room, I believe... Yeah, this takes me here. This takes me here. Clockwise will do something, I'm betting. It does not. Okay. Then we walk back into this room, I cry a bit, and I see if I can find anything. Right, we've done this. I've done this. I'm looking to see... Like, that is very obviously a T. I've probably gotten it before. Peer and peer over. That's bottom green. Bottom green is what again? What does bottom green do? What is bottom green? Found in the environment. Peer over. Why, that is like a pyramid? Yeah, is that a pyramid? Pyramid? That is a pyramid. Oh, and we've opened the way to it. Hedge. Lose. Orange. Purple bottom. Something on the clue. Or sorry, that's red. 50-50 the clue was something. Orange. What? Orange and purple? Is... green? This is a 4. Like, that's the 4 block of something. Oh, hey, and we're on the purple entry. Yeah, we backsided purple on accident. Whoopsied. We ended up somewhere there. Would I like to go back, kinda. This side. I really want to know what these are. Leap. Leap. And that's blue top, add letters to the sound. Leap. Sleepy? Leap. Leaps. Leaper. Leap. Let's go back to dictionary.com and pull up leap. L-E-E-P is how it's spelled, phonetically. So, leap, which is, in turn, 6-letter word that we can use as, a guide on our wonderful, word hippo. We could do asleep. There it is. Okay. Now I'm like, what, are these related at all? Like, this is the problem with this, is I have no idea what these ones mean. Loud. Here, let's do loud on dictionary.com, which is spelled the same way it is. Okay. It's a 6-letter, so if we do loud, we do... oh, der. I mean, it works, you know. This is... let's see here. This is add letters to the clue, so we want... they are spelled together. Would it be clouds? Clouds. Clouds, light, order, sunrise. Yeah, that's right. They're not the same. They're not the same letter length is the problem. That's why we've had this issue before. Because I thought about, you know, just using what was there to guide what was there, you know, but that don't work. Oh yeah, that's right, this room. Ha! I forgot about this room. Alrighty. Right. Ads. He. So he adds star, pecan, banjo, open. Right, I forget that this is, it's a code, C-A-B, right, yeah, inverted alphabet is what this one was, because they're all iron, remove. So red, so if black is invert, red is removal. So tubs. And blue would be addition. So it's plus some amount. Yeah, because that's opposite, so that's backwards letters. So it's the first letters forwards from H-E that spell a word. Okay, hang on. Caesar cipher. Caesar cipher decoder. So yeah, we want he, and I just want to add, whoopsie, until I see a word. Axe for 19. Buy. I'm assuming the... Yeah, hang on. I'm assuming it's not going to be enough to overflow the H. If. Oh, it quite literally is add one. Okay. Adds. That's so simple. That's so simple. Beats. Star. This is, yeah, why was I so confused? Also, wait a minute. He adds star. Wait a minute. He adds star, ode frog, iron. Not the same across rooms. We go to pecan, which is something entirely different. Oh, this is 4 on this side. Yeah, add 4, which is tiger. We do banjo, which is ferns, and open, which is stir. Okay. Okay, that's not half bad. This is not half bad, actually. Like, I think this is a relatively easy thing. Yeah, 3. So, subtract 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Ode. Lab. Frog. Cold. Oh, hang on. Whoa there. I'm using my little tool so that I don't have to sit here and solve it for 5 hours. Yeah, okay. This is relatively easy. Cool. So, invert the alphabet and then add an amount of letters. I'm going to assume 1 for this side. So, invert the alphabet. Is... Where the frick is it? Where the frick can I write some stuff? invert the alphabet. Invert the alphabet. Yeah, you know, isn't there an alphabet inversion thing? Alphabet invert. Inverted alphabet code, backwards alphabet code. We want, info, remul, or RMUL. RMUL. Adding 2 would be town. It's the only one that makes sense is town. Okay, so adds some amount. Onyx. If I can do this. Onyx encode is limbic, LMBC. LMBC goes to node. Perfect. That's sick. That is actually, this is good code. It took me a bit to crack it, obviously, because we've been confused by it. So we go to, I really wanted that actually. We go to Jock, encode it into Quickslip, QLXP, and I just subtract until I see a word, which I think I saw fame while I was resetting. Yeah, fame. Let's try fame. Doves, which is Williv, or WLEVH, which goes back to shard, not sharks, shard. Okay, I'm assuming, yeah, this one's open now. This is K. Oh? Oh my. Hedge. Dice. Okay. Holy cow, we've done some stuff. The Whispers. Hang on. What is middle here? Middle mints. Middle mints. Or middle line, sorry. Clue is a type of answer. God, what is this? You know, I did also just look over the time, and I'm like, whisper is talk. Something. Look, I did just look at the time, and I should probably call it an episode here and continue it in the next one, seeing as we're an hour in now. So, with that, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. I'm surprised that I did so well on my return to Lingo that quickly. Because I'm going to be honest, I straight up thought we were going to be walking around like an idiot the entire time I was here today and, you know, pretending that I had some amount of capability still left in me. But, you know, oh, that's a Q. Yeah, I'm like, that's a Q. But I am surprised that I actually did do this good. So, like I said, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.